My son, do not be afraid to hold others to my standards, for they are life-giving and eternal. But do so in a way that reflects my character. Be a light in the darkness, not a flame that scorches. Be a voice of hope, not one of condemnation. The world does not need more judgment, it needs more of me. And I have chosen to work through you to reveal my love and truth. Love is the foundation of all my commands. Without love, even the most profound truths sound like clanging cymbals. Let your love for me and for others guide your actions. When you call someone to my ways, let them feel that it is not a demand, but an invitation to freedom, peace, and joy that cannot be found anywhere else. Show them, through your life, what it means to walk with me. Let your kindness, your forgiveness, and your humility reflect my heart. Do not be discouraged when others stumble or turn away. Remember, I am the good shepherd who leaves the 99 to seek the one lost sheep. Be like me, willing to go after the hurting and the wayward, knowing that every soul is precious in my sight. And when they return, celebrate as I do, for there is great rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents. My standards are eternal, unchanging, and pure. But they are also transformative. They are not meant to condemn but to lift, to restore, and to heal. When you hold others to these standards, remind them that they are not alone. I have given them my Spirit to guide, strengthen, and comfort them. I have given them my word to light their path. And I have given them you, a vessel of my grace, to encourage them along the way. So, my son, go forward with courage and compassion. Speak my truth boldly, but always with love. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness, and let your actions draw others closer to me. You are not alone in this calling, for I am with you always, to the very end of the age. I am your strength when you are weak, your wisdom when you lack understanding, and your peace in the midst of uncertainty. Remember this always: the work I have begun in you and in those around you, I will bring to completion. Be faithful, be humble, and be steadfast, for the reward is great, and the glory is mine. You are my son, my servant, and my delight. Walk in my ways, and I will make your path straight. My precious son, I created you with a purpose, knitting you together with care and intentionality, breathing my life into you. You are not here by accident, nor are you on this path without direction. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, a beacon of truth in a world that so often forgets its creator. As you walk this journey, I ask you to uphold my standards, not just for yourself, but as a guide for others. Yet, in doing this, I want you to understand my heart, for only when you know my love can you extend it to others. The standards I have set are not to enslave but to set free. They are rooted in holiness, designed to draw people closer to me. I am the God who longs for his children to flourish, to live lives of purpose and meaning, to walk in truth and love. When you hold others to these standards, remember that you are not imposing rules but offering life. My ways lead to joy, peace, and eternal hope. But son, as you call others to my ways, do so with gentleness and humility. You, too, have stumbled, and it is by my grace alone that you stand. Let this truth humble you, for no one is perfect apart from me. You are not called to judge, but to guide. You are not called to condemn, but to encourage. Always approach others with a heart full of compassion, for I see their struggles and pains, their doubts and fears. When you look at them, see them as I do, beloved, precious, and worth fighting for. When someone falls short of my standards, do not be quick to grow frustrated. Growth takes time, and transformation is a process. Remember the patience I have shown you. I have walked with you through your doubts and failings, never abandoning you, never giving up. Extend this same patience to others. Be an encourager, not a critic. Speak truth, but always in love. Show them my ways not only through your words but through your life, through your kindness, your forgiveness, and your unwavering faith. There will be moments when you feel the weight of this calling. You may wonder if your efforts make a difference, if the seeds you plant will ever bear fruit. In those moments, lean on me. I am the one who gives growth. You are my vessel, but it is my spirit that moves hearts and changes lives. Trust in my timing, for I am never late. What you may not see now will one day become clear, for I am always at work, even in the smallest acts of love and faithfulness. My son, as you uphold my standards, do not forget the greatest of all commands, to love. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Without love, your efforts will be in vain, for it is love that draws others to me. It is love that heals wounds, breaks chains, and brings light into darkness. Let your love for others be a reflection of my love for you, a love that is patient and kind, that does not envy or boast, that is not proud or self-seeking. A love that always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Be steadfast in your calling, but never rigid. Remember, my standards are eternal, but my approach is personal. I meet each of my children where they are, guiding them step by step, and so must you. When you hold others to my standards, do so with understanding and grace. Meet them with encouragement, not with harshness. Be a bridge that connects them to my truth, not a barrier that pushes them away. There will be times when others reject the truth, choosing instead the fleeting pleasures of this world. Do not be discouraged. Pray for them, for prayer is powerful and effective. When you lift them up to me, you open the door for my spirit to move in ways you cannot see. Trust that I am always working, even in the hearts that seem most resistant. And do not forget, my son, that your example speaks louder than any words you could ever say. Live a life that reflects my holiness, my kindness, and my mercy. Let your actions show others the beauty of walking in my ways. When they see the peace and joy in your life, they will desire it for themselves. Be a living testimony of my goodness and faithfulness. Finally, remember that you are never alone in this calling. I am with you always, strengthening you, guiding you, and equipping you for every good work. When you feel weak, lean on my strength. When you lack wisdom, seek me, and I will give it to you generously. When you feel discouraged, remember that I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, who brings life to what was dead, who finishes the good work he begins. You are my beloved son, called to be a light in this world. Hold others to my standards with courage and love, and trust that I am working through you to bring about my perfect will. Walk in my ways, and I will lead you on paths of righteousness for my name's sake. And when your journey feels long, know that I am your strength, your shield, and your ever-present help. Go forth, my son, with confidence and grace, knowing that you are doing the work of eternity. You are my ambassador, my vessel, and my delight. Hold my standards high, but always carry them with the love and humility of one who walks hand in hand with me. My dearest son, take heart, for I have called you by name, and you are mine. From the moment I formed you, I planted within you a purpose, to be a reflection of my light, a carrier of my truth, and a messenger of my love. I have entrusted you with a sacred calling, to live according to my standards and to inspire others to walk in my ways. This calling is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile, for it carries eternal significance. The standards I have set are not arbitrary or cruel. They flow from my very nature, holy, perfect, and unchanging. They are the foundation upon which the heavens and the earth were formed, the principles by which all creation thrives. My ways are not meant to stifle or burden but to guide and protect, leading to life in abundance. Yet, the world often misunderstands them, viewing my truth as restrictive rather than liberating. This is why I have called you, my son, not just to speak of my ways but to live them, showing others that my path is one of love, peace, and hope. As you hold others to my standards, remember first to hold yourself accountable to them. Let your heart be a vessel of humility, for you, too, are on this journey of transformation. I do not call you to perfection, but to reliance on me. Let others see in you not someone who claims to have it all together, but someone who depends daily on my grace. For when you walk in humility, you make space for my Spirit to work through you. When you approach others, my son, do so with gentleness. Speak the truth boldly, but let love guide your words. Remember, my word is a double-edged sword, powerful and piercing, but it must always be wielded with care. People are not projects to fix but souls to nurture. See them as I see them, imperfect but precious, broken yet redeemable. Meet them where they are, just as I met you in your moments of weakness. Be patient, for the work of sanctification is a process, and I am never in a hurry.